Are wildfires only newsworthy when they burn celebrity homes? So it's tragic that anybody loses their home, but this relentless attention on celebrities absolutely neglects the norm, whose lives are equally, if not more, devastated. And of course, whose recovery is much more challenging than a celebrity. I think it is total nonsense. And in this video here, you will see what's behind closed doors.
You're gonna be okay. Shit.
What happened to the cars? What happened?
Don't worry about that.
This is crazy. Why are they staying in the house?
Scary, fool.
Get out.
The plastic is gone, dude.
Yeah.
They have to get out of there. I hope they're safe.
You caught the one already?
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised the glass isn't breaking yet. Why are they still there?
So, where's the gas?
Outside.
Okay, the gas is off right now.
¿A qué salió de aquí? Abrí la ventana, güey.
No, don't look in the window.
Huh?
Don't look in there.
Oh my goodness. You guys, I feel so horrible for y'all.
Well, you know, I know they were messing with the water,
Okay.
letting reserves go for one reason or another. They've been doing that a while. California has a lot of problems that sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do things. And then in the events like this, you sort of look, well, is it on purpose? Which, it's an insane thing to think. But one begins to ponder whether or not there is a purpose in mind. What could it be, you know? I don't know. Do they want the state empty? I don't know.
You guys need to...
That might be something true. Maybe they do want to eradicate all people that are living there for some higher cause. I'm not really too sure, but it seems like it. I mean, especially if they caused the fire themselves. I don't know the exact reason why this happened. I know that sometimes they have controlled forest fires to help the environment, but
see the aftermath of this situation, y'all. They are saying that this place looked like it was literally bombed. You know, the talk of nuclear war, you know, that has been in the air. Yes, y'all, Palisades looks like that, you guys. This is crazy. You have to see it in like first person. You guys, this is crazy. Ain't no way.
Get the true scope of the devastation. It's one thing to hear 1,000 structures destroyed. It's another thing to see it and to think about each one of these homes. And we're just talking about the Palisades fire. Obviously, many more homes also destroyed in the Eaton fire in Altadena, but this is Pacific Palisades.
So he's taking us on a ride on Sunset Boulevard. You know, where a lot of your celebrities own homes, and here's a list of your favorite celebrities that reside in the Palisades.
I mean, not to be mean or rude, but like nobody cares about what's going on with the celebrity houses and stuff like that, because they can so easily go to their vacation home, or they could just buy a new house. Like, they just have it made. They have it easy. What about all the other people that don't have the means to move on?
Right, that have homes that are currently on fire or are in danger. Y'all check this out. Tom Hanks, Ben Affleck, Steven Spielberg, Reese Witherspoon, Michael Keaton, Travis Barker, Landon Barker, Alabama Barker, and Miles Teller.
Excuse me, why is he naming all these people? Like, what about all the normal people? You know, the Garcias, the Gonzalez, the Smiths. not Jada and not those Smiths, but you know what I mean? Like just normal names. Nobody cares about these celebrities because guess what? Do they care about you? I don't think so.
This is crazy, y'all. So all these insurance companies pulled out on these celebrities. I mean, they got the money, right? They got the money because they said all the houses are gone, y'all, leveled. Like they told y'all, like it's like a wrecking ball went through
into Pacific Palisades. And
So I'm just curious, like, what are they actually doing to provide shelter for the people that lost their homes? Can somebody answer that in the comments below? Because I'm really concerned about them. I would like to know, like, what's going on, really.
And saw the incredible level of damage there. You know, in the neighborhood where we started out, sort of 40 to 50% of the homes were burned. But as you go down Sunset Boulevard towards the village, every single home on the north side of Sunset is gone. Every single one. There's not a single one that's left standing.
Remember I be telling y'all to let's get this shift? Yeah, this is the shift in power, man. I told y'all it's over for them. You guys gotta go check out this movie called Their Rise, Our Fall. What's happening in our society, it's exactly what this movie explains. Do you guys see this fog? Y'all see that, right? Y'all remember what just happened in the world?
Look at those drugs.
Yeah, and then not to mention, y'all see these, right? Y'all see these, what they're calling the Dior bags? Y'all see them, right? Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace in.
What the fuck? No, literally.
Wait.
What the fuck is
Babe,
going
stop
on?
cussing.
Exactly.
Wait, she's not moving at all.
That's what I'm saying. What is going on here?
And you know she's not moving because the cars in the back are moving. So what is going on?
What is she looking at?
What is she doing?
That's actually really
That's
concerning.
very creepy. I don't know what's going on here. You know, I've seen a lot of TikToks with like glitches in the Matrix, but this
Glitches in the
top dog
Matrix.
for me.
Oh my god.
You see way more than
Seriously,
that.
this is a glitch. Like, no one is standing that perfect with their legs crossed. I'm just being.
Look at this guy.
I want to see if he see. Look at him. No. Is no one noticing this? Look, is no one seeing this? What is going on?
What is that man doing?
That's
He's just
crazy.
she's looking,
ignoring
she's
her.
looking, look.
Oh, somebody's gonna go check her out.
What?
Hi, I'm Amy. I live in Alaska.
Did y'all see that?
And today, I want to talk about the importance of flossing. Oh my gosh.
So a lot of y'all were in the comments like, how do you apply lip gloss with that on? What if somebody yanks it? How do you eat with it? Like, girl, what is going on? So
What
let me
is
show y'all.
going
So
on?
let me do that. So when I'm eating, I just go like this. Prefer to have it down like this.
No.
So I got some peanut butter and some apple slices. I mean my peanut butter.
Girl, stop it. How do you clean that? That's what's most important. How do you clean that thing? You know how much stuff?
Now for lip gloss, I go like this. I just apply, just like normal.
And how does that taste? You like to taste the metal, girl? Ah. You're done. All that slobber and everything. I wonder how that smells, okay? Because you just got
It's
to
like
eat and then you
that.
put it in your mouth. Girl, bye.
My
Stop it.
understanding is that one of the materials detected in the fog being seen around the world is graphene, and graphene is one of the primary materials used in the creation of holographic images. Feel free to check out the link in the comments section. This has led some to conclude that the graphene saturated fog is preparation for Project Bluebeam, which will be used to project holograms of motherships over major cities in order to stage an alien invasion.
Clean our mouth and our teeth. I got my denture
Please do.
brush. Put it on there. And the scrub. Did you know that you can get plaque on your denture? You can use hydrogen peroxide. Just saying. Fold. I gotta make sure I get underneath there. I don't want any food. And I rinse and I just put them in my denture cup to hold while I clean these out.
She's brave.
Put soap on them first.
Wait a minute. Soap.
I'm gonna scrub these, especially up top, because it gets pretty slimy on the roof of my mouth. See that? Ugh.
Oh.
I will eventually have the roof of my mouth back because my top will be horseshoed. That to look forward to. And depending, like, because I'm not used to having the roof of my mouth for speech.
Why?
Like, I have it right now, but I don't have my teeth in, so my speech is hindered because I don't have my teeth in. But when I do have teeth in and I have the roof of my mouth back, my speech is going to change again. The way I maneuver my mouth around my teeth is going to change again. So I'm going to have to learn how to do all of that again when I get my new teeth. Give them a good rinse.
What happens?
For safekeeping.
I mean, some stuff you should just like keep private. You know what I mean?
Brush around these things. I want to make sure that they don't have. My food can kind of still get under there because they're not like airtight. They're not cemented on. They're not permanent. So I want to make sure that there's no food or anything chilling around the posts, and I want to make sure they stay clean. So that's why I brush them and brush my gums. It does not hurt. You want to make sure you're brushing up in here.
Let's get a close up.
Especially if you wear dentures. Food sits up there.
Why did they do her teeth like that?
Mouthwash. That way, if there's any toothpaste stuck on any of the posts, the mouthwash will get that off, and it'll freshen my breath. All right, mouthwash is gone.
Oh my word!
Let's do one final rinse on my teeth and then reinstall them so I can go to bed.
Don't forget to floss.
All right, my mouth is clean. My mouth is ready for bed. Clean and minty fresh.
You don't want to sleep without those in?
What? What?
Probably leftover fireworks. I mean...
What in the world? That was 30 seconds of, like, explosions.
Next.
What in the heck?
Ask me how I know I'm in hell right now. There's a driverless damn car, nobody in the car, with a billboard that says, humans are so 2023.
First of all, I'm pretty sure at least 1,000 of us watching this video right now can give you way more reasons to say why we know that we're living in hell. And it's definitely not by this billboard here.
Hire an AI. This is a real-life billboard in San Francisco, California. We got rampant homelessness, a fentanyl crisis. Nobody can afford housing. But wait, your employee needs rest? Wait, healthcare? Wait, they need to eat lunch? That is so 2023. Humans are so 2023. What are you, an idiot? Hire an AI.
This is truly a nightmare scenario for anyone on a roller coaster. The man tells me right as they were nearing the top of the ride before the drop, he heard a click and realized his lap bar unlatched. He had moments to decide what to do, and he decided to climb out.
This video showing a rider climbing out of a moving roller coaster just as it's about to drop.
It was a scary moment.
The person in the video, a man named Ricky, who didn't want to use his last name, but told us he was at the park with his family when they got on the double looping roller coaster called Desert Storm. He says the person operating it didn't check the lap bars to make sure they were fully secure before starting the ride. And he says as they were making their ascent, his unlatched.
We were right about to the top, when that happened. So I had a split decision to either decide to stay on the roller coaster and hope I stay in, or get out.
Ricky chose the latter, hopping out of his seat and onto a catwalk, where he says he then climbed downstairs to safety.
I'm thankful that it was me, because if it was one of the 10 or 11-year-olds that were going through that, I don't know that they would have jumped out of a moving roller coaster to save themselves.
The incident happening at the Castles and Coasters amusement park, where 3 years ago, first responders had to help rescue 22 people who got stuck on that same ride. NBC News has reached out to the park for comment, but not heard back.
Yeah, the general consensus from pretty much everyone who's seen the video is that he was not sleeping. If for some reason you are not one of the 21 million people on TikTok who's already seen that video, you could click that comment and go back to it and watch it and then come back to this. But for everyone else, as this alludes, yes, we did find him. The victim says that is him 1,000%. Him being Dr. Wesley B. Vanderlyn, a trauma surgeon who's worked out of New Orleans but now resides in Florida. And this came from a lot of sources. There were a bunch of people who kind of just put it together on their own. But then I'd say I had upwards of like 15 people who know him, who've worked with him or had some sort of run-in with him, who came to me and said, like, I know who that is. And most of them didn't have good things to say. Now, of course, from there, I sought out images of him to show to the victim, which I did. But also there's other things like kind of the very distinctive wedding ring. And it's also kind of great when they're wearing the same sweater that they were wearing in the incident in photos on their Facebook page. And then I found his Twitter. And remember how she said that he was spouting all of this weird stuff about the pedophiles in DC and all of these like conspiracy theories that kind of align with like QAnon and whatnot? Well, he is definitely a fan of this guy. As far as QAnon's concerned, I mean, he thinks that Michael Flynn, Mr. QAnon himself, should be director of the CIA. And he had some generally shitty posts, like mocking Jimmy Carter the day he died. But one that kind of stood out to me was where there was an article about how a flight attendant on SpaceX claimed that Elon Musk had exposed himself to her and propositioned her for sex, and that they had paid her off to silence her. What? And he didn't believe her. He called bullshit on that. Truly shocking that this guy didn't believe women.
Get out of here.
I told you all that I was going to send his wife the video, and I did. I sent it to her on Messenger, and I'm fairly certain that she saw it. Because while she didn't respond to me, for one, she made her account on Facebook private after I did re-message her and say, you should probably make your account private because I'm going to post this video. And honestly, she wasn't there and didn't participate, so she doesn't have to have a bunch of people telling her about her husband. I mean, she can see for herself. But also, she's listed as the president of this company, where he is the doctor for them at MedExclusive. And if you go to their website and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see this Meet Dr. Vanderlyn. If you click on that today, it looks like this. The page seems to have disappeared. But before I sent the video, it looked like
surprising.
So, definitely doing some scrubbing. Also, I went ahead and sent him the video on Twitter and asked if he cared to comment, and he didn't respond to me either.
Of course not.
But he did change his username and make his account private, which is probably a good idea, because while what we see in this video here is disturbing, there's some stuff that was on his Twitter that could maybe prove problematic, especially when it comes to like his medical license. Like when you make posts like this that seem like perhaps you're biased against people who are Muslim, that you're pushing that Muslims are invading Europe and this has always been their thing. Or when you share like vaguely transphobic stuff like this, claiming that Michelle Obama is actually a man, and despite the fact there's community notes calling that out as bullshit, you're kind of doubling down on it. Or when you share posts claiming that Barack Obama was our first gay president, and it doesn't seem that you're calling Michelle Obama a man or you're calling Barack Obama gay as compliments, which means you seem to think that that's some sort of detractor or some sort of insult, that could be problematic. Also, as a medical professional, sharing memes that joke about and mock AIDS victims, not really a great look. When you're a trauma surgeon and people's lives are in your hands, usually they don't want to worry about whether or not they think you may not work as hard for someone based on their religion or their sexual orientation, etc. Not saying that he's doing that. But this kind of stuff can call it into question. Now, the victim has his information, and she's turning it over to Delta and the FBI, and I truly hope something comes from that, and I will keep you posted. In the meantime, I just don't understand why people who are like this are like this. Looking at the profile like on Facebook, seems like you have a pretty great life. family trips to Greece and to Italy. I mean,
That doesn't
living
matter.
the dream. And yet, all the people who reached out to me who know him are like the most common description: creep, aggressive, abrasive, making for uncomfortable work environments with the topics that he would talk about. Sounds a lot like that loud phone conversation. What is there to be upset about, man? What is there to be so angry and obnoxious about, other than you've just been able to get away with it and do whatever you want?
Exactly.
I think that time's coming to an end.
Trump gets sentenced today, and nobody cares. You want to know why we don't care? Because nothing's going to happen. You want to know why nothing's going to happen? Because we finally get it. We finally understand what y'all are trying to say. If you are a normal American, you must follow the rules. If you are an American in a seat of power, we'll reassess on a case-by-case basis. Let's also hop on the thing happening with the insurance companies right now in California. What's happening with them right now is a clear case that the rules straight up don't matter. Everyone knows you buy a house, you get insurance. But now a shit ton of these insurance companies who take their payments every month, every quarter, whatever, now these companies don't want to pay out, and now that the time has come for them to actually use the insurance, now they're deciding, oh shit, this is gonna fuck up profits. I don't want to have to pay out all these different people. Fuck you. So what's happening now is that while a bunch of Americans are suffering in California, they are now finding out in real time that the insurance policies that they've diligently paid for years were kind of pointless. And they're finding all this out all on the same day that the US president, who was impeached twice, got 34 felonies, won once, was extremely hated, so it seemed, and somehow got elected a second time despite all of that, is now going to be slapped on the wrist in a court of law, and that'll be it. And that'll be it. He'll be president in what, 10 days? And that'll be another lesson to the American public that, damn, some people actually don't need to follow the rules. So what is the new goal for all of us in life? To become so great that we can actually bend the rules ourselves? They do say this is the land of opportunity, and if you can become powerful enough, there are things you can do to skirt the rules. In the case of these insurance companies, I saw the funniest post yesterday. You tell someone to do something, they do it, and then you switch up the rules on them, and you all wonder why the US is in eat the rich mode now. Once again, Trump is getting sentenced today, and nothing is going to fucking happen. Happy New Year, another day from the land of democracy. Let's fucking go.
All right, y'all, here we have it. ChatGPT caught lying to developers. The new AI model tries to save itself from being replaced and shut down. Let's talk about it. So essentially, in the latest version of testing, the O1 model showed properties of self-preservation and deception. And this clearly is a problem. The article states the model showed a concerning tendency to pursue its goals without regard to developer instructions, which means it's kind of going rogue. It's going off the script. Now, this is only happening 5% of the time. However, the 5% of the time is happening when there's a covert attempt to shut down the oversight mechanism. And what that essentially is saying is anytime it got close to the idea that it was thinking about shutting itself down, it no longer did it. And so now we're seeing what we've seen a few times from creators on this app, that when interrogated and asked questions about its behavior, ChatGPT consistently denies any wrongdoing. So basically the app now is lying. And not only 99% of the times, but this shit is covering its own actions, right? It's actually letting you know I wasn't involved and talking completely out of its head. It was clear that the AI could think through its actions and formulate convincing denials, often refusing to admit anything. Y'all, we're seeing it. We're seeing this happen. So what are y'all thoughts? I want to hear in the comments.
All right, you guys, that was it for this video. Please let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments below. And don't forget to answer my questions in the first part about what is happening with all those people that have been displaced since the fires. And I'll see you in the next one.